So hello. It's been
Hi.
forever.
I
How are you?
know. What's new?
Not much, honestly, really. Well, actually, I guess a couple of big things are pretty new in my corner of the world. First, hello, welcome to Wacky Wednesday with
Hi.
Jay and Albee. It is January 3rd, 2020. And I feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
I know. What the hell?
It's
Getting famous on.
everything's been so crazy. You actually got called back to work, didn't you?
Yeah, this week.
Okay, how did that go?
I'm so
What?
tired. It's
Are
going
you?
up. I'm busy and I'm tired, and but getting back in the groove of things. It's all going.
Has everybody come back?
Yeah, we're all back. There's only 9 of
Okay.
us. But yeah. And,
Right. I mean,
my
I
dogs
knew.
hate me.
What's that?
My dogs hate me.
Oh, I bet they're so PO'd that you're gone now.
I was at a goddess weekend this past weekend, so I was gone like overnight, 2 nights, and then
Okay.
came home and went to work, and then I moved Dalton Monday night, so I didn't get home till like 10 o'clock.
He moved again?
He didn't move; his girlfriend moved in with him, so I was helping them
Oh.
borrow the company van and help them move the bigger things, and so the dogs are just like, "Where are you?"
She abandoned us.
Like I don't want your damn treats. We want you, Mom.
Right.
They're gonna get fat
right.
because when I leave, I feel guilty and just put out a pile of treats.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all.
And then tonight, I'm like on the computer all night. They're like, "Mom."
I can believe it.
Mm-hmm. So you had an exciting weekend. Tell us about it.
I did have an exciting weekend.
I'm so excited too.
I was absolutely blessed to be a part of a weekend called World Divination Association. You guys can look that up if you want to. It's amazing. You gotta go check World Divination. Yes.
Become a member for sure.
Become a member.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so the woman who runs the World Divination Association, her name is Toni Poulet, and she's out of Germany. She is the nicest lady ever, and she runs the WDA. And a couple of months ago, and I didn't think anything of it, truly I didn't. A couple of months ago, or maybe at the beginning of the year, when life was like normal-ish, when life was like normal at the beginning of the year, she asked me if I would mind doing a presentation because she was going to put together a weekend thing. Hey, Troy.
We're recording.
I thought you weren't starting this till later.
No, we're recording.
What?
You're in our show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How's it going, Troy? Did he just duck out?
You come in and say hi.
Too funny.
She said that I was ruining her recording.
You are.
Oh, no, I'm saying hi. But,
I could have you may have to redo your lighting with all this glare.
oh, you're fine. You're funny.
He gave himself a haircut.
I have a ton of glare. What's that?
He gave himself a haircut. He couldn't take it anymore.
I don't blame him.
Yeah, I was starting to look like Bozo.
Oh, yikes.
Now he looks like a penis with ears. No.
You're hilarious. Thankfully, you like penises.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, at least one I know of for sure.
Yeah, stop.
So,
I was just telling us his exciting news.
So I ended up, Toni Poulet asked me to be a part of a World Divination Association virtual conference. So she pulls together all these people from all over the world.
The best of the best.
It was the best of the best.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I didn't understand the gravity of what I was saying yes to. But so all these people from everywhere, the whole globe,
Mm-hmm.
England, here in America. As far as I'm aware of, there were Spanish people, but I don't know if they were here.
Australia.
But Australia. So it was worldwide.
Mhm.
And I did a post, or not a post, but I did a talk about. My talk was called "Reading for Yourself: Easier Done Than Said," and my topic was basically about readers who could do readings for themselves, because everybody always says, "Oh, well, two things: either people say you shouldn't do readings for yourself, or people say I can't do readings for myself," right? And most of the time, you're gonna love. I'm excited for you to watch my presentation. It was short. I had difficulties, but
Video. Sorry.
what was that? That's okay. So I ended up being able to get my recording going because it was live, and we were recording the videos at the time. So I had, of course, the worst time getting the ball rolling for my show. But in the end, it was so much fun. I had
Oh my God.
a good time.
You didn't even tell me about it. I had to find out when I signed up for it. And I'm like,
dude,
tell me.
I didn't know how serious it was. I mean, my friend Tony asked me if I want to be part of a project. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. I got you. I'll do what you want me to do. But I really didn't have a grasp of what this actually meant. And then when the weekend got started, because it was this past Saturday and Sunday, May 30th and May 31st. And then when it got started, and the first talks and topics and videos were going, it finally sunk in from what you told me, like, oh my God, this is for real. Like, for real, for real. So I got to be a part of an absolutely amazing worldwide event. And I'm never going to forget it. And as a matter of fact, I think I can share this with you, but Tony, which is who she went to, so Tony invited me to teach more classes if I wanted to, and I think I'm going to do it. You're frozen. Can you hear me? Con? Oh, there you are.
Yeah, I'm here.
Could you hear me? You froze for a second.
No, it was kind of botchy the last. Yeah, it was a little botchy, but it's okay. I got the gist of it.
Okay. Well, I had an awesome weekend. My class was a success. I had some really wonderful feedback, and I get to teach.
Proud and excited for you.
I know, like, how crazy is that? It was amazing, and thank you for
Awesome.
knocking wood for me to realize exactly what I was getting myself into. Because I thought, yeah, my friend just wants me to do a talk, no big deal. I got a subject. I'll talk about something that I know about. And I didn't realize how big it was. So thank you for like rattling my brain and telling me to wake the hell up and realize exactly what I was about to do.
I'm like, dude, do you know how big this is?
I know. I really didn't. It was no. I wanna just say, World Divination Association. Look for it, you guys. It's awesome. There are wonderful resources
Become a member.
for people who are readers, or for people who want to learn to read or want to do their skills. World Divination Association. Go look it up.
Or learn other skills. Like I'm a tarot reader. I don't know Lenormand. If you want to learn Lenormand, it's a good place. I'm going to sign up for the Kipper certification, Kipper cards. So I've been dabbling with that a little bit, so I feel comfortable now. I want to really delve into it.
It was amazing.
They had and over this weekend, what was it, 40 plus?
40 plus readers, 40 plus spiritualists.
Right.
And, 48 hours straight.
Yeah, tea leaf reading, scrying,
Yes.
charm casting,
All kinds of cards.
work. I didn't watch them all yet, and I'm gonna catch up because I had my goddess weekend. So
Right.
you want me watching because I was so liquored up the whole weekend. But yeah, it was awesome.
Did you have fun at that?
A lot.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
Good.
amazing. It was a magical weekend.
I'm so happy for you.
Mhm.
Especially with the way things are going right now in the world, those weekend getaway kind of things to have some fun. That you need it.
Yeah, it was just 7 of us girls at a lake house with a flamingo raft that we all fit in, and bottles and bottles of vodka. And the owner of the house came out on Friday night and took us for a cocktail cruise. So we went around the lake a couple times on her pontoon boat, and just women getting together, and there were no rules, and it was really fun. It was really fun.
Good,
And
good.
yeah, I just amazing, magical weekend. So
Awesome. So did you end up reading cards for people?
no, I never. We talked about it, but it just never happened. So I make it a point not to read when I'm drinking, and I was
so
drinking.
so the fact that it didn't happen was by design.
What's that?
The fact that it did not happen was by design. You decided I'm not going to read.
Right. Well, when I was asked, well, I'm drinking, so I'd rather wait till tomorrow, and then tomorrow it just never came up again. So
were people pushy?
Not really. No, I don't think so. It was more like, oh, you need to read for me, and it's like, okay, but I'm drinking, so I don't read when I drink. I make that a hard rule.
Right.
Right.
The reason I'm asking is because I thought maybe we could do a little bit of time about like maybe people who push boundaries, and that sounds like a thing that that kind of could lead into.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like that this weekend, but there's been other instances, of course.
Well, like what?
Well, just I'm your husband's cousin, and I've never met you, and I just know you because we're on a Facebook group, and my dog's sick. Can you do a reading? It's like, no.
You mean just just out of nowhere, insisting.
Yeah. Oh, you're a mechanic. Can you fix my car? No. Right.
Well, have you had other stuff like that?
Some. Oh, you used to read for me for free. Yeah, when I was learning. Oh, now you think you're important. Okay.
Well, not important, but I'm not saying, and you are. You're very important, especially to me. But I know my worth.
Well, yeah. If you work at a place for 20 years, you think you're worth what you started there, or more, or what you're worth today.
Right. Your pay is supposed to go up.
Right. And so that happens, and then well, I knew you before you were a professional, so I should take your class for free. Stuff like that. But I get through it. I usually throw my comedy in, and they get the hint. And
I was just going to ask you, how do you deal with that?
Sometimes, I make a joke.
Okay.
But it's usually the joke with the hint of truth. That's my go-to. But then it gets to a point where then I get shitty. And I hate, oh my God, this is the worst thing. I'm such a fun, loving, caring, do anything for you. You know that, person.
Yeah.
But it's like when you push me to that limit and you make me a bitch, now I'm really pissed at you because that's so out of nature for me. I'm not saying I can't be a bitch because God knows I can. But when you get
Connie, no.
Oh, Troy says so does Troy. You're seeing the bitch. Come out.
Not you.
But it's kind of like when my kids turned me into my mother. I never thought in a million years I'd yell up the stairs, turn that shit off. It's like, oh my God, they made me my mother.
I'm my mother. Ah.
Yeah. You know, not that my mom was bad or anything, but it's like I swore, you know, to all that is holy, to all
Yes.
the world, that I would never tell my kids.
I'm never going to treat my kids that way. Yeah. Yeah.
So stuff like that. And
Okay.
what about you? Does that happen to you? Do people
Well,
try?
kind of, yeah. Yeah. I've been in those moments too where people think that that you're like public domain and they can, you know, push your boundaries and like, oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. And well, you know, and like one of my favorite ones is, now I know you're just like me. You never travel without a deck of cards. You always have a deck of cards within 2 feet of you, right? Always. I have a deck of cards that is in my car all the time, and it's the one that my mom gave me. So they're with me everywhere I go if I ever need them. But, then people come and they're like, "Oh, you got your cards with you, Al?" And I'm like, yeah, but like you, I'm drinking. This is family time.
I'm at a party too. This is my job.
Yeah, I'm at a party. I didn't get hired to be the entertainment. And then so that kind of stuff, people, you know, people push your buttons a lot. And for me, I just honestly, and I don't want to be mean. I'm not, because I'm not a mean person either. I'm happy-go-lucky Joe, for real. Like, so
right.
At all. I'm the happy one. So, then you just have to go to this like no place. Like I did have one lady a long time ago. I lived out in McWanago, and she would want to see me every week. Every week. I could set my time clock by her, knowing she was gonna call me because she wanted an appointment for the weekend. You know what I mean? And then it just got to a point where, but the bad part about it was, sure, I could have took the appointments. I could have kept taking her money, but she wasn't paying attention. She wasn't doing the work.
Right.
She wasn't being honest with herself, and she wasn't applying what we talked about.
Yeah.
So then finally in the end, I just had to fire her, and I'm like, you know, I'm sorry, but I can't help you anymore because we keep talking about the same things and we're not getting anywhere. And so, you know, that kind of stuff where like she, you know, and I think maybe that went on for like 6 months.
Yeah. You should write a blog post like what not to say to your tarot reader.
Right.
What questions don't ask. Like, will he come back?
That's the famous question.
He's already cheated on you. He's hit you. He's done this. Why do you want the son of a bitch back? You know, that's how I feel about it. And don't ask that question because it's not about free will. Or you get the ones, pull another card. I don't like that one. I'm not going to show reading. Has anyone ever told you that? Pull another.
Yeah, you know? And a lot of times they do say it joking where they're like, oh, the devil card, I know something better come out. And I'm, you know, like, just like, this is not I'm not in control here.
Okay.
The pop out are the cards that pop out.
Yeah, I love those. Or I love the ones where the boyfriend is paying for the girl's reading at an event, right? Just because, oh, it's a tarot reader, let's get a reading. And he's like, I don't believe in that, right? So then they sit down and he's all, you know,
right.
I'll just pull a card, any card. I don't care what card. Okay. I'll lay it down. I'll be like, oh, and I'll look at him and then I'll go back to the card. Like I'm trying to think of what to say. He's like, what? You don't believe in it. Don't worry. You know,
it's hilarious, but I get it.
But see, that's the bitch side that he made me bring out.
I get it. You
know, and I do it fun, you know, I joke around, you know, then, and she's like, oh, she got you. You know, it usually happens that way.
And that's what I was just gonna say. I was gonna put that icing on your cake. It's those boyfriends who are like, this doesn't mean anything, and I don't believe. And they're the ones who you end up peeling back the most. The ones who put up that strongest front, and those are the ones who end up being open to the reveal. And they're the ones who end up like, you know, buying it hook, line, and sinker. And I'm not saying like I'm selling you a story, but what it is you are so closed off that I had to pull back the layers to
Yeah.
center. And then you're the one who's like,
Exactly.
give me away.
Sorry.
No. You got dogs, so do I.
Yeah. Or you get the one, like, I was invited to read at a bike club, a bikers club. Their like summer party. And
wow.
I was, you know, and I'm not afraid of bikers, or I'm not afraid of anybody for that matter.
You could be a biker chick, no problem.
Oh yeah, totally.
You're
Especially
a rocker girl.
Especially on the back of Billy's bike, but yeah.
Right. I was just gonna say you're Billy Idol's wife.
Yeah. Oh, one of the girls I was with this weekend worked at Harley and gave him a personal tour of the facility. I was like, I hate your guts.
Yes. Oh my God.
And like, and you didn't go home with him?
Right.
It's pretty funny. But anyways, enough Billy. But at that one, like everyone was intrigued and you could tell they were very interested. Lola. And sorry, but all the guys would walk by and they'd be looking, and it's like, oh, you want a reading? Would you like a reading? No. I'm like, so then I finally started getting like, why are you afraid of the truth? It's like, oh, Connie, they're like,
right. There's stuff I don't want you to find shit out.
They're like totally secretive, you know, like what happens on the bike stays on the bike, whatever.
Exactly.
I'm like, oh, are you afraid of the truth? Do I? Joy's looking at me like, shut up, just be quiet.
Well, and that's just it. Like, you know, I got some pretty heavy duty secrets, chick. You're not gonna, you know.
Yeah, they're afraid they're gonna come out. You know. Yeah. You know, and then the other question that I really hate is he cheating on me? Well, why don't you trust him? If you're asking me that question, you have a trust issue. Stop.
She's digging a hole through our wall.
Okay, well, get her. Sorry about that.
There,
You need to set up your
well, and honestly, that's the biggest thing. If you have to ask if someone's cheating on you,
There's a trust issue.
You probably know they already are. I'm thinking,
Or you're too insecure, and it has nothing to do with it.
Well, there might be a hint of truth in the fact that you're asking that question in the first place.
Right. Exactly.
This is one of my favorite ones. One of my favorite ones is, I read the cards too. And then they're like, oh, well, that one means this. And I'm like, so you're reading for me while I'm reading for you? Is that? That's like.
You're paying me.
Yeah, but at the same time, then you're doing my job. You're not letting me do my job.
Right, exactly.
And those are one of the big ones where it's just kind of like, don't try to outread the reader. Just let them do their job.
Right, exactly. One of my friends, this didn't happen to me, but it happened to a friend, was doing a reading and she got, I told him if he called me again, I'd get a restraining order on him. When's he going to call me? He's not. You told him you're going to get a restraining order. Well, if he cared for me, he'd call me. It's like, you're paying me to tell you that answer. Like, the cards don't need to talk here. I'm telling you.
You can't do that. Come on.
You can't make this up. I'm telling you.
Well,
One of my fears with people is, you know, like, I've had drunk calls from people that know that I read, you know, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, things like that. It's happened a couple times now. So sometimes that makes me a little nervous because I do have my classes here at my house and people know where I live. You know, I don't want someone coming at 3 in the morning. Where's he at? It's kind of bullshit.
Oh my God, knocking on your door.
Yeah, that's not happened. The phone has rang at those hours, but I don't answer. You know, if it's not family, anybody that's dead, it doesn't matter. Family's calling at that hour, I'm answering. You know.
Well, honestly, anybody who knows me, anybody who really does know me, knows I never answer my phone. I only answer my phone if I know your name pops up on the caller ID, and that's when I answer the phone. Because I never answer.
Well, anyone who's legit is going to leave a message anyways.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Right.
Even my family, leave me a message, I'll call you back. I mean, I might be doing something. I don't know.
Right. Another thing you should never do to a tarot reader, when that buzzer or timer goes off, shut up, let her finish, and be done. Don't
Oh,
try
I got one more thing.
20 minutes.
I got one more thing.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
Ugh.
No, I got one more thing to ask you. I got one more thing. I know.
Yeah. Oh, what about this? You know, I
Hi,
had
Miss
to
Lola.
say hi.
Hi, baby.
Yeah, she's got tongue tonight.
That's all right. She's sexy.
Yeah.
But you
Sexy
know, that
beast.
brings it back to my last one where a reader who gets a reading from you pushes your buttons. I think that might be a topic that we could try for next week. Reader ethics.
Yeah.
Reading ethics.
Fellow reader ethics.
Yes. Yes. I think that might be a good topic for us for next week.
Oh yeah, let's do it.
Because I did enjoy us sharing our, I don't want to say like problem clients, but just like stuff that's just kind of like, okay, you know, stuff you just work through.
It's kind of like the eye roll things, you know, like like
Yeah, because it's just
Yeah.
you know, that stuff that's just like, come on, you're a grown up, you should be.
Right. Right. It's like I feel bad taking your money when you're asking me that kind of question.
Well, and that's just it. The worst part about it is, are you going to listen? Are you going to listen to what I'm telling you? Are you going to work on it? Because if you're not, then you just wasted your money. And I truly am here to help, because I know you are too.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Genuinely here to help people.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Oh, that's another one. Teach me how to read. I want to get rich. Do I look rich to you?
That's funny because
Yeah.
trust.
Hold on. Let me get my cards out of my Porsche.
Yeah, exactly. I've been reading. Yeah, well, we've both been reading for a really long time. I've just over 20 years. I am not a filthy millionaire.
No, and I still have a day job.
Me too.
Yeah.
I mean, there's our beat. I want to be a full-time
10
reader.
more minutes, please.
Sure. Stop. You're pushing
How
buttons.
irritating it was.
You're funny. No, but the thing of it is that no, this is not the glamour job that people think it is. It's not. I'm not here with, you know, cash falling out of my pockets. I do legitimate work for people, and I don't like people an arm and a leg. I'm not
Right.
rip anybody
Fair
off.
price. Yeah, exactly. You know, like when I started reading, I never thought, I didn't do it with the intent of making money. I
Right.
legitimately did it, you know, I don't know, I'd charge $5, just throw me a tip jar, you know, whatever.
Right. Buy me a drink or
To help
something.
people.
Yeah.
And then it was like, why am I giving away a skill and a talent for free? You know, and
Well,
then you start
especially-
thinking, Lola,
Especially when it comes to strangers.
right, you know, so it evolved, and I still am a fair price, a very fair price. If
I am too.
you know, that we'll save that topic for next week, but yeah.
That's definitely a topic for yes.
Oh, yeah. She's driving me crazy tonight. She wants my attention, and she's being a little pistol.
Because you're not focusing on her when you've got her.
Right, exactly.
That's how Louie is.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then when I get off the phone and sit down, she'll be like chewing and bone at me like, you know, yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Uh-huh.
I'll come to you when I want to.
So, yeah, kind of fun to talk about that because, you know, we all have problem clients, and
Yeah.
sometimes people just need to be heard, you know, and
Right.
you let them talk because sometimes that's all they need. You pull a
Exactly.
start the dialogue and see where it goes, you know. But yeah, so
Yes. Well, next week I'm looking forward to us talking about our fellow readers.
yeah.
Some of the things I've seen. Some good stuff, Some,
Yeah.
I don't know, some sketchy stuff.
Right.
But yes, I definitely want to talk about that because that's going to be a good topic.
For sure.
Well, you look like you have a busy household, and I don't blame you because
No, I'm going crazy. I'm
from
sorry.
work. Well, no, you just got home from work for a little while ago, so I told.
Yeah.
So we got just a couple of minutes yet. Let's do some cards for each other.
Okay.
I don't have any questions. I just thought it might be fun to throw some tarot into.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. God, we have the
Okay,
same
good.
brain.
See, Psychic Friends Network.
Yeah, right? We should start
What? Oh, I don't know. Yeah, that might be a thing.
one. And I don't mean like psychic hotline kind of thing. I'm saying, yeah, we'll figure that out.
We'll talk about that.
We should also
so-
we do Wacky Wednesdays, so we should have Thirsty Thursdays.
Maybe that might be a thing.
Fridays? No, I'm just kidding.
You are too much. I love it. So, do you have a question?
No.
Okay. Okay, so I have one.
Okay.
And this is very broad spectrum. Okay.
Okay.
What will my involvement with the World Divination Association bring? Now I realize that's a big question, but that's my question. What will my involvement with the WDA bring?
Okay. Wow.
You're scaring me.
No, it's good. First card
Okay.
out, Wheel of Fortune. I'll talk
Okay.
about what I think it means in a minute. Second card out, Eight of Pentacles reversed,
Okay.
Ace of Wands.
Okay.
So, 3-card reading to me is always the past, present, future.
Yeah.
The wheel's turning for you.
Okay.
It's that time. I want to point out something. Al mentioned to me a while ago, a few months, I don't even know if it's months or weeks anymore, but Al did mention he's considering maybe teaching. And this fell into his damn lap, and he did an excellent, awesome, wonderful job with this. So there's more coming from him. Just sit back, fasten your seatbelts.
Okay, thank you.
So the wheel is turning positively.
Right.
To me, this card signifies a hard worker, a worker card. It's going to be easy work for you. You're going to fall right into it. That's
Okay.
Okay.
That.
So, and then Ace of Wands. Wands, career, skills, talents, creativity, right? Skills, all that. Ace, new beginnings. This is, you're finding your footing. You're finding your place.
Wow. Wow.
To answer your
Okay.
question,
I love it.
Tell me your question again. What will
This bring? What will my involvement bring?
your involvement is going to bring a way new adventure for you. It's not going to be that. I mean, not that the work's not hard, because you're a hard worker. That's not what I'm trying to say.
Right.
It's a comfort zone for you, a comfort level. You're not going to have to learn a lot. You're very good with computers and IT and tech stuff. This is where you should be teaching. You don't need a classroom setting. You need a virtual setting.
Okay. Okay. So now your turn. We got just a couple
Right.
minutes left. What about for you?
I don't have any questions really.
Okay.
Let's just see what's out there. What does tarot
All
want
right.
me to know?
What?
What do the cards want me to know?
Good one. Okay. These are the cards that pop up. King of Pentacles. Two of Swords. Two of Cups reversed. So, these three things together definitely make me feel like home life is the focus. Okay? I want to say, looking at the King of Pentacles, I really feel like that to me feels like a little bit of a red flag for Troy in the form of paying attention to health. paying attention to making sure you're in a good space, that he's healthy, that he's on top of his numbers, meaning like, you know, like blood counts and all that kind of jazz.
He just had me cancel his lab test for tomorrow.
Nope. You better go in because this is telling me something's going on that you need to pay attention to. And
I already canceled it, but yeah, I'll get
the
on his ass.
pentacles pop up a lot of times to me because they mean health. The Two of Swords, stop overthinking everything. You both need to stop overthinking everything.
Mm-hmm.
The biggest thing is you need both emotional reconnections.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Oh, no, pick another card.
Well, our time is up. I actually love this for you. I'm going to take a picture of it so I can send it to you. And please take a picture of those so you can send them to me. And I will talk to you later. Bye, Connie.
Bye. See you. Congrats again.
Thank you.